Dozens of small businesses in San Luis Obispo are getting some financial relief during the pandemic thanks to a city-sponsored fund. KSBY's Megan Healy is live now in San Luis Obispo to share how businesses plan to use that money. Megan?
Well, Richard, one of the biggest expenses that businesses have is rent. Others are using it for things like payroll, new inventory and equipment, and rehiring employees, each getting $5,000. And many of the business owners I talked to today say it goes a long way. A range of emotions.
Ecstatic, relieved. I think relieved is the best word that I can describe.
After Devin Solomon found out she would be receiving $5,000 for her Calling All Scouts daycare. Money she says will help her with new clientele and revenue losses.
To make sure that I could get these facility upgrades that I needed. And then on top of that, like I said, my school age kids, they needed a whole new revenue of materials and supplies.
From childcare to personal services.
When the grant came available, I got an email and I filled it out right away. And when I was almost done filling it out, the computer glitched.
More than 400 other business owners were online doing the same thing, but only 52 applicants, including Mike's Barber Shop, received money from the city's COVID-19 relief fund.
Restock our shelves, paid off some back rent, and then I further discounted the barber's rent.
Others, like the Central Coast Comedy Club, are expanding course material for students.
We've had instructors that we never would have normally had. And since we're virtual, it's like I can have my buddy in Chicago teach a course, or my friend in New York or LA.
And for Kramer Events, business is almost non-existent, but they're keeping their hopes high and using the money to make events more COVID-19 friendly.
And changing our rent situation, changing all of our expenses, like going through our books and saying what do we absolutely need and what can we do without. Now 5,000 actually means something. It can make us last just a little bit longer. And again, if we can make it to next May, then we can get through the storm.
Now, the money for these businesses came from the city's CARES Act funding and two very generous but anonymous donors. Reporting live in San Luis Obispo, I'm Megan Healy, KSBY News.
All right, Megan, thank you. There is no word on future funding, but the SLO Chamber of Commerce is asking anyone who would like to donate to get in contact with them.